This is Maui Beach Hotel, guys. Never been here.
You're ready? Ready to party?
We're ready.
Yeah. Thank you. All right.
Aloha! Magandang gabi po! Kamusta? Naimbang Karabi, Amina po. Good evening to you all. It's such a pleasure to be your MC this evening. This evening, as we honor our outstanding Filipino leaders and scholars, it makes us truly Noko'oi. Tonight, we will meet the scholarship recipients and hear from these outstanding young leaders. We will also have the pleasure of hearing from our GINTONG PAMANA awardees. We look forward to listen to their stories about their journey in leadership while serving in our community. In the program, we also are very lucky to have entertainment from our scholarship recipients. Not only do they have the smarts, but they also have the talent. We'll anticipate that. The Chamber has been working hard in the past weeks putting this event together. At this time, I'd like to call on the event chair, Ms. Dulce Karen Lutay, to officially welcome you all tonight.
Thank you, Sharon. Aloha and good evening. Tonight, I'm here as an event chairperson of the GINTONG PAMANA Leadership and Scholarship Awards. And yes, it's been 24 years. For some of us, that's an inside joke. If you know, you know. If you don't know, act like you know. Or you can always use the hashtag 24 years. Our event tonight is a double celebration. On the Chamber side, we celebrate the success of our leaders. On the Foundation side, we celebrate the promise of our scholars. Leaders and scholars go hand in hand. As you will hear tonight, the success stories of the leaders and the accomplishments of the scholars are very inspiring. It was back in 1995, 24 years ago, that the Maui Filipino Chamber of Commerce began honoring outstanding leaders of Filipino ancestry. In the last 24 years, we have honored over 160 such outstanding leaders, and tonight, we add 4 more to the list. Thank you to Melen, Diony, Jay, and Kante for your leadership on Maui, our home, the place we choose to live, work, raise our children. Being chair of this event is not easy, and I want to thank the members of my committee for their hard work in selling out tonight's event. Manong Leo, Elizabeth, Aris, Sharon, Kawanoy, Bessie, Clay, Jan, Lawrence, JR, Lilia, George. And I want to especially thank Manong Melen, and Alfredo for their outstanding contributions to the GINTONG PAMANA Committee. And I also want to thank Paul for all your support. Thank you also to our major sponsors, Bayer, Frances Island Cuisine, Coffee Services, Westin Linea, Maui Electric, Benaclub Attorney at Law, and Halemakua Health Services for their continued support. Congratulations to the scholars and their families and their achievements. Mahalo to the members of the Scholarship Committee, led by Benjamin Acov and Alfredo Evangelista. And a really big mahalo to the members of the Scholarship Golf Committee, led by Bill Ruiz, Alfredo Evangelista, and Melen Aculicol, for leading the efforts to raise the funds together with our generous scholarship partners. Finally, thank you to all of you who are here tonight. Enjoy the evening, and as we honor our leadership awardee and scholarship recipients and listen to their stories, I hope you will also be inspired to be a leader and to encourage your children or grandchildren to further their education. And we hope the Chamber or the Foundation will be able to somehow assist you as you pursue your dreams. Thank you for coming tonight. Aloha and maraming salamat.
Festival and recently served as the co-chair for the annual Scholarship Golf Tournament. Also in 2018, Malen served as the co-chair of the committee that organized the welcome party for the new Philippine Consulate General Ambassador Joselito Jimeno. Malen recently returned to the Bini and Ani Board of Directors, having previously served as an officer during the formation years. During the same period, she was also an officer of the Maui Filipino Community Council, the umbrella organization of the Filipino organizations of Maui. Whatever organization Melen has involved in, she stood out and became a leader. Even if she was not president, and that's a testament to true leadership, working hard even without a title. Ladies and gentlemen, Melen Magbuwang Aculicol. He is the owner and president of Tante's Island Cuisine. In the last few years, Tante Urban's leadership has been crucial in 2 businesses, 2 foundations, and a community newspaper. Tante's Island Cuisine moved from Kona to KAHULUI in December of 2012. Although Tante did not know anyone from Maui, he moved and he proved that great food, reasonably priced, and excellent service would bring in customers. His success led him to open another restaurant in September of 2018, Tante's Maalaya LLC DBA Tante's Fish Market Restaurant and Bar. Tante has also utilized his leadership skills and relationships in the Bahay Kubo Heritage Foundation to push forward with the Bahay Kubo renovations. Tante owns foundation, supports scholarship programs on Maui and in Kona, and other causes like the Maui Waena Media Program. In 2017, with Urban as president and editor of the Phil-Am Voice's first issue was published. Tante constantly pushes the Phil-Am Voice staff to write newsworthy stories and interesting columns, as well as procure new advertisers. Procure new advertisers. Hint, hint. Tante makes a difference by leading by example. Ladies and gentlemen,
probably check her diaper.
Tante Tolentino.
You know the Dantes will be the last one. You get to talk as long as you want. So, thank you for putting me the last. Mabuhay! Kumusta kayo nila po? Kumusta kayo amin? How are you all doing? Great. I'm here to talk about my leadership. But, you know, if I only talk about my leadership, it'll only last 2 minutes. You know, not embarrassing. And Alfredo may be disappointed. He may withdraw his nomination. We don't want that. I don't want that. So I have to tell you about my life story. So please hang in there and relax, have fun. I'll tell you about my life story because I'm the last one, guys. Bear with me. Please bear with me. I would like to thank Alfredo for his nomination. Thank you. To my friends and co-workers at Tante's Island Cuisine, MJ, Evelyn, Honey Lee, and the rest of the crew. But I'd like especially thanks Adele, our manager and trusted friend. Thank you for your hard work and dedication. Thank you, Adele. To my parents, Daniel and Felicitas Urban, who is now watching from heaven, whose love and guidance shaped the man that I have become. To our children, Bernadette, Tante Jr., Edwin and Ryan, and to my daughter-in-law, Bern, and to my grandkids, 2 are here tonight. Izzy is here. Izzy, say hello. They came all the way from Kona, guys, to join us tonight. And our newest family member, born 3 months ago, Ocean Lily. Ocean Lily. Beautiful girl with a beautiful name. To my wife, Kelly, home have kept me grounded, but let me fly every once in a while. You know, it's like flying a kite. You know how you fly a kite? The string is just long enough. So sister can see the kite, you know? Thank you for believing and trusting in me, Doctor. Thank you so much. Gintong PAMANA, a golden inheritance. Golden inheritance, boy. It is a lifetime legacy. I am so honored and humbled to be part of this prestigious award. I'd like to thank the committee for putting up this award. Thank you. Congratulations to the scholarship recipients. Always remember the saying, knowledge is power. Good luck to all of you. My father's favorite saying, lucky I come Hawaii. Yeah, he always said that, lucky I come Hawaii. January 1946, Daniel Urban came to Hawaii to work in a sugarcane plantation. He was 24 years old. he boarded the ship MAUI with 1,000 other Filipino men to look for a better life in Hawaii. 5 years later, he returned to the Philippines to see his families and friends. There he met a beautiful young lady with the name of Felicitas Tolentino. The couple married on July 14, 1950. By the time Daniel returned to Hawaii, Felicitas was 1 month pregnant with her first child, me, Tante. My dad made return trips to see Mom and I. And in 1960, my sister Dana was born. I'm not always good in math, so you have to excuse me. Life in the Philippines was hard. My mother worked very hard to support our family. She was a village entrepreneur. She go to the farm and purchase produce and peddle them to the market. We had a sari-sari store. Same concept as 7-Eleven. Yeah. At a young age, my mother trained me well. I would do my homework while watching the store and babysitting my sister. Man, that's a lot of job for 11, 12 years old. That training in multitasking has benefited me a great deal. After high school, my father petitioned me to come to Hawaii. My first job as a busboy, taking home $5 in tips, aside from my basic pay of, guess what, in 1970? $2.75 per hour. Yeah. Right. My father surprised me when he said, "Barok, you have to continue your schooling to get a degree. Among poor countries like mine, college degree means salvation from poverty." Dad took me to enroll at the Hawaii Community College. My first choice was carpentry, but it's already full. Not too lucky. My second choice was automotive. Guess what? Full again. My third choice was, accounting. I wanted to sit on the desk and, just do numbers, accounting. Full again. I was starting to get discouraged, but my father says, I gotta enroll, gotta go to school. All that was left was hotel and restaurant management, culinary, yeah. That course of event changed the direction of my life forever. It is said, each of our destinies are preordained, even before our birth. So was mine. I was still learning my ways in Hawaii, the proper way of speaking English, like Melen said. The pronunciation was the hardest. Everything was new to me. They say, pass me the spatula. I say, what is that? Spatula, what is that? I'm reading the special of the day. Written on the bulletin board, it says, filet mignon with Bernays sauce. Yeah, that's tough. You know, I've only been here like 6 months, so 4 or 5 months. So I have to go to school. Everything's new. It was very challenging at first. Very challenging at first. But I never gave up. I had to prove to myself and my dad that I can do it. I started reading culinary books and focusing on culinary terminologies. Second year was much better. I was able to understand and communicate the basic culinary terms. June 1970, I graduated college with a degree in hotel and restaurant management. Finishing college and coming to Hawaii are just 2 of many of my gintong pamana from my father. My culinary career started in Kona, and it took me to Honolulu and to the mainland, having achieved the highest position as executive chef. It was always my dream to have my own business. Proud of my heritage, I opened the first Filipino arts and crafts store in Kona. I imported products from the Philippines, like furniture, clothing, dry and frozen products. The business lasted 2 years. I then opened Tante's Filipino restaurant. I am the cook. My mother was the waitress. My auntie was the dishwasher. And my dad was the prep. On the weekend, my son Tante Jr. would come and be the cashier. And my daughter Bernie would also come and help my mother as a waitress. My children reminds me of my childhood experience manning the Sari Star store back in the Philippines. But TJ does better in calculations. I'm not that good. My parents and my auntie were already retired then. I truly appreciated their willingness to help and their sacrifices. It helped me grow and be successful. The business lasted 3 years. Years passed. We were offered to operate a restaurant at the Kona Bowling Alley, formerly Sam Choi's Diner. This is a popular local place because of the bowlers, and it is also an entertainment center. I tell to myself, this is a big break. Go for it. So I did. We did very well in this location. We were able to establish our foothold in the community and establish a name recognition. We were here 12 years. This chain of events opened more opportunities for us and gave us more luck. Question: does anyone know the acronym of luck? L-U-C-K? The acronym of luck, L-U-C-K. Well, it is labor under correct knowledge. Labor under correct knowledge. My experiences are my luck. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But even if you win, even if you lose, you still win because you learn through experience. Another opportunity presented itself when we were offered to operate and manage the employees' cafeteria of the Marriott Waikoloa Beach Hotel. Our contract with the hotel is to provide lunch and dinner service to their employees and staff for a monthly compensation. This is a good deal for us because we do not have to pay rent and utilities. We were here 9 years. We opened and operated 2 more restaurants, one in Kona and one in Waimea. Through all these accomplishments, I am still not satisfied. I'm still searching for something that will give me good and steady cash flow. I ask myself, how can I position myself to be self-sufficient? I keep thinking, how did the rich people become rich? One thing that stuck in my mind is real estate. I pursued that direction. I started reading real estate books. I enrolled in real estate class and took the real estate exam. Luckily, I passed. I passed because I studied hard and I was determined to do it. My goal in taking real estate is not so much about selling houses, but to gain the knowledge to invest in real estate. My luck, L-U-C-K, became realized when my wife and I started investing in real estate. We started with residential to duplex and 2 apartments. We purchased vacant lots because we wanted to design and build it ourselves, like owner builder. My father said to me, when you build your house, build it 2 stories so you can rent the downstairs. Yeah, very smart. That is very smart, and it's so true today. It's so true today. You drive around KAHULUI. You know, you see a big house. You see a big house. I mean, huge house. Guess whose house is that? Yeah, you're right. You know what? You know the giveaway is the Kalamongay tree in the backyard.
Park in the street.
Yeah, that too, yeah.
They park in the street.
Yeah. Presently, our rentals are self-sufficient and does not require so much management. Another opportunity presented itself when we were asked to come to Maui to operate the restaurant at the Maui Seaside Hotel. It was tough and courageous decision as we did not know anyone in Maui except just a few friends. But my wife and I believe that with hard work, perseverance, and faith, we can do it. So we took on the challenge. There were 5 of us that moved from Kona to Maui. My wife and I, my daughter Bernie, Evelyn, and Adele. when we first arrived, when we first landed in Maui, I was telling myself, mission control, the eagle has landed. A new beginning, a new frontier. Opening in Maui reminds me of my first restaurant with my parents and my auntie. I am so lucky and so blessed to have such a wonderful and great family. To our friends and loyal customers in Maui, thank you. Thank you so very much for your continued support. We have been here 7 wonderful years. Thank you. To be a leader, you have to serve others. To be a leader, you have to serve others. I want to share with you one of my favorite quotes. What one leaves behind is not what is engraved in stone monument, but what is woven in the lives of others. What one leaves behind is not what is engraved in stone monument, but what is woven in the lives of others. On my spare time, I form and coach an all-Filipino basketball team. Membership composed of teens and young adults. As a team, we agreed to be bound by the guiding principles of teamwork, sportsmanship, sustainability, and responsibility. Funds were difficult to come by, so we innovate. We sold pandesal and enzimadas, ordered from JC's Bakery from Honolulu. I also organized the Phil-Am Tennis Tournament. For me, playing sports is similar to living life. One has to have a game plan and be a team player in order to achieve success. The championship trophy. The challenge of pulling Filipinos together to engage in business for cooperation and lifting each other's up inspired me to organize the Filipino Chamber of Commerce of Kona. I became its first president. Trini's mixed plate at the International Marketplace in Kona was the Chamber's first successfully assisted enterprise. I had the honor to be elected as the 5th president of the then Ilocano organization of Kona. The name smacked of the divisiveness and was therefore contravened to its mission of drawing Filipinos to come together. Much to the dislike of some members, reorganization was at hand. I was able to gain majority support, and the body of politics of the organization agreed to change to a more inclusive name, the Filipino Organization of Kona. My wife and I started Tanti and Araceli Urban Foundation. Our foundation has sponsored Tanti's golf tournament held at the Kona Country Club. This October will be our 3rd year anniversary. I would like to thank our golf committee for taking ownership of the planning and the execution on tournament day. George, Tirona, and I along with Dr. Craig Nonokawa, are planning a tennis tournament on the weekend of August 31st at Wells Park in Wailuku. My foundation will partner with Wailuku Junior Tennis and hopefully, I said hopefully, with Maui County. I have reached out to the Parks and Rec, Maui Parks and Recs, and also to the mayor's office, but still waiting for approval. All proceeds of the tennis tournament will benefit scholarship and school athletics. I am so fortunate to have wonderful friends to help me in the things that I want to accomplish. Tandy's Island Cuisine has sponsored a fundraising luncheon buffet for Maui Waina School to their video and photography class, headed by Maui District Teacher of the Year, Jennifer Suzuki. Jennifer, are you still here? Jennifer, please stand up. Jennifer Suzuki, guys, Maui District Teacher of the Year. We are proud to be able to help our Keikis to achieve their goals. Thank you, Jennifer. Right, that's Jennifer. We participated and donated scholarship through this GINTONG PAMANA Leadership and Scholarship Award. To date, our foundation has donated over $30,000 to charities, scholarship, culture and arts, and school athletics. 3 years ago, Alfredo, Vince, Elizabeth, Sharon, Lawrence, and I got together and launched the Film Voice, Maui's own Pinoy paper. We truly appreciated your support given to us the last few years. Our motto, magkaisa tayong lahat. Let us all unite. I am also involved in the restoration of the Bahay Kubo at Kepaniway Park. Bahay Kubo Heritage Foundation was formed as a non-profit arm leading the project. We turned in the application for the building permit. Yeah, right. You know what's coming. We have just reached out to the county agencies and to the mayor's office. But Elizabeth, still waiting for approval. I would like to acknowledge the officers and board of directors of the Bahay Kubo Heritage Foundation. President Saldio Galino, VP Elmer, Secretary Cherry, Treasurer Ivan, Board of Directors Amma Bart, Elizabeth, Philip, and I. Our legal counsel, Attorney Alfredo Evangelista. just as I dream big and achieve my dreams, my desire is to inspire others to dream big too. The ambition that consumes my soul today is to see my countrymen organize and work together in the spirit of bayanihan. That is one big word encompassing cooperation, teamwork, sharing and lifting each others up for a common good. Lastly, everybody like go home, right? Yeah. Lastly, having lived in Hawaii for over 50 years, my father's favorite saying is now mine. Lucky I come Hawaii. Thank you very much. Aloha and mabuhay guys. Have fun. Enjoy the evening. Aloha. I'll see us at Congress.
The event has finally come to a close. Again, we congratulate. We would like to call back the awardees, if we may.
Thank you.
We'd like to congratulate all of the awardees and the scholarship recipients. We would like to thank all of the sponsors, the special guests with us tonight.
I love your speech.
Thank you all for joining us in this prestigious event. Photos are going to be available on Facebook, Maui Filipino Chamber. Again, the photos are going to be available on Facebook, Maui Filipino Chamber. Once again, it has been my pleasure to be your hostess for this